We got brutal on the scene, wicked and mean. You know the jump shot clean, keep it a beam. And in the lane, baby, flow the soft with a lean. And when you put me on the block, call me the dream. And now I really played the game, I know the rules. Don't bring me half-ass shit, I know the moves. Plus I know you like the video, so hit that like. Really play the
What up? It's your boy. You don't know Brutal, Sim on the scene, wicked and mean with a next video for y'all, man. So I ain't gonna front, man. This was actually requested a while now, a defensive tutorial for guards. A lot of people have been telling me guards are unstoppable. How can we defend them? They need some tips, some tricks, and I got y'all. I wish I could cover every single thing on defense, but that would take like an hour, man. I ain't gonna front. So I'm gonna give y'all like a quick 10 minutes and give y'all some tips, some tricks, and throw in some examples that would help y'all out so y'all could see me actually apply some of these things, man. So here are my defensive sliders. Y'all see I have not changed. I pretty much ain't changed nothing, man, when it comes to the defensive sliders, y'all. Alright, so a lot of people ask me what's my defensive sliders. What's more important in this game is pretty much how you create your build and the badges you apply, okay, and actually knowing how the game works. And I'm gonna break it down for y'all in this video. Now this is my two-way slashing playmaker, one of my favorite builds just because how good defensively he is. But I recommend whenever you create a point guard, please listen to me, please do not compromise on the perimeter defense and the lateral quickness when creating your point guards. Maximize them at all times. I think the least you should have on these attributes, which is the perimeter defense and the lateral quickness, is a 75. Please, these are the two attributes that matter the most. Now if you could put a little something on inside defense, alright, it's gonna help a little bit with the hop steps, but in terms of staying in front of the ball handler, you need these two attributes. I know a lot of people I've seen create builds that don't have these attributes, and y'all might be good because y'all maximize on the offense, but does it make sense? You getting a lot of buckets, but yet everyone who goes up against you is scoring with ease. That's what's gonna happen if you compromise on your defense, man. You're just gonna leave it at 0, to be quite honest, which doesn't make any sense. So I love putting defense on all my builds. Now next thing is the badges, y'all. Alright, now some badges I recommend, of course, is clamps. Clamps is a must. Max it out as high as possible. Hall of Fame literally puts the offensive player on top. The next thing is pick dodger. A lot of people talk down on pick dodger. It's important. I tried the game without it. I need pick dodger, but I don't put it Hall of Fame because the animation goes too much animation with Hall of Fame, so I prefer in gold. The next one is tireless defender, right? Those are the three most important. Now if you got some extra badges, put in a rim protector and chase down, which helps you protect the rim, helps you get some chase down even in the half court situations, right? Now my first recommendation, I know a lot of y'all will not like this, is go to my career, y'all. Go to my career. Trust me, go to my career. Put the game on Hall of Fame, put it on full court press, and pick up the point guards and try to keep turning the point guard. It will teach you a lot about the game. Now when trying to turn the point guard, right, slide your feet with left trigger, and whenever the offensive player leaves you behind, release that left trigger and press the right trigger to sprint and transition between both those buttons. Do not practice holding down both buttons at all time, trust me. And last but not least, remember, hold the right stick left or right to kind of chuck or check the offensive player. Don't push up. Pushing up sometimes give you an animation for you to contest a jump shot, especially if they pump fake, which will leave you behind. Now the last tip I'm gonna give y'all is this: always try to get to the ball hand. Always try to get to the ball hand. Jump the ball hand at all times. It's very important, especially with faster builds, to smother and jump to the ball hands. That's the best way to try to slow them down. Now this is why I recommend the my career, man. Look at me right now, playing the lanes, trying to play the lanes, staying towards the ball, between my man and the ball at all times. And that was a great sequence right there. Now look at this one right here, my career. I'm doing exactly what I said. I'm trying to cut off the ball hand. He just got past me. I'm sprinting, check him off right there. And look at me pulling towards the ball, trying to get that interception. Look at me boxing him out, using the right stick right now. I'm just pushing the right stick to the left or right to check him, and then hold down that left trigger so I could get a nice box out of him. And right there, I'm playing the lanes. Like, this is all skills you learn from playing my career a lot and just focusing on defense, y'all. Alright, so I suggest go to my career. Now let me show you some real game example of me using the same thing right here. Look at me cutting him off, looking at the ball hand. Now he beat me, I'm sprinting, I'm back. He had no room to take that shot. No room at all to take that shot. And then I just jumped the ball hand, got an easy steal. It was easy money. Now this is it in slow motion right here. Now I'm checking him, I'm trying to get a little closer to him, but then he ran past me. But did I stop? No, I released that defensive stand and got to sprinting. He had no room to get that shot off. I got back, checked him, he did a crossover. So I noticed he got the ball in right hand. I jumped the right hand and got an easy steal because I went to the ball hand immediately. Easy turnover, easy fast break, easy dunk. So remember what I did? I kind of smothered him a little bit, then I jumped to the ball hand. Point guards are kind of neutralized once you smother them, of course. And the next thing, if you jump to the ball hand, makes it so much easier to stop him, right? Now in this situation right here, now the offensive player, the person I'm defending was a little bit too close, so I'm able to actually go for a steal right there. But that's not what I want to show you this clip for. I want to show you this clip for this next play. He was actually trying to drive past me and get a hop step, and I actually neutralized the hop step and forced him to do a 1-2. Now I'm going to explain how easy it is to do this. Now you're not going to get this all the time, don't trust me. That hop step is still OP as hell, but this is a good defense for the hop step when you don't have a high interior defense, man, because on this build my interior defense is just like around 40 something or something, so it's just okay. It's not nothing good, to be honest. It's below average, it's below half, right? It's not even 50, right? But what I did when he started making it 1-2, I know everyone who plays this game try a hop step. Now me knowing that, I start to spam the steal button, and me spamming the steal button forced him into this 1-2 animation, and after that he lost control of his player, and it's easy for me to time this block. So spamming the steal button once you got a good body on the smother helps to slow down that hop step, man. Just a little nugget for y'all, just a little nugget, man. Now this play that I'm showing y'all is just a pure defensive IQ play, y'all. Now I suggest that someone in your team must always have that defensive leader badge. This is my favorite defensive badge in the game. I call it the perfect 6'9" badge. It's always snitching. Now look at this play. I love those. I already saw he came around full speed, and it was easy for me to anticipate and just put myself in that position and hold that charge, y'all. Alright, so y'all know that play. Very simple, very easy. Of course, as I said, it's a very high IQ play, very easy to pull off. It's all about identifying the opportunity to pull it off, to be quite honest. Now this play right here is really impressive, man. Now remember what I said. Hold on that left trigger to kind of, slide in front of him, and tap the right stick left or right to kind of chuck him. So I was chucking him to the sideline, so he had no choice. He was getting chucked to the sideline, and he was pretty much running out of the room. So the only decision he had was to try a crossover, and guess who was waiting for that crossover in that position? You see that? He had no choice. He was locked up right there, man. Very simple, very easy once you understand the game, man. As I said, get in my career, practice some of these things, and just to make it easier, it will be an easy transition into the real game. Trust me, my career helps, man. I know a lot of people will not tell you all that, but my career helps, especially Hall of Fame. Now here is a really good example of a really good defensive position. Of course, I'm going to explain it in slow motion when I'm doing the buttons I'm pressing and what I'm thinking as well, man, to break it down for y'all. Now here I'm riding him going down by holding the right stick and the left trigger. I'm holding the right stick to the left or right to ride him, of course, to check him a little bit. Now I'm still in good closeout position, and as soon as I see the ball exposed, I went for the steal. If you notice, I was not spamming steal. I don't spam steal. I time my steals to the exposed ball hand. I always try my best to time the steals to the exposed ball hand and not necessarily be a spammer out there. So I'm not going to pick up a lot of fouls, but I am going to pick up a few, but I do time my steals over spamming steals. Now here's the next example of me timing a steal and not necessarily spamming a steal. Look at it right here. I went to the ball hand really fast because I saw him doing crossovers, and of course it was an easy one for me to just time that steal, and of course I'm going to slow it down so y'all could see it again. Now look at this play. I'm completely beat right now. My teammate kind of showed a little bit, which forced him to slow down, and then he exposed the ball doing too much crossover. I went to the ball hand and then I pressed the steal, got it, flash it pass down. Easy, not spamming, just go into the exposed ball hand. Yo, that's how I always play the game defensively. Now I'm going to show y'all a few more plays. Of course, look at me checking him right here, jumping the ball hand really early, so y'all seeing the full thing right here. Kind of jumped the ball hand a little bit, went for a steal, it wasn't there, but I'm not spamming. He felt too much pressure and tried to throw a lob, easy turnover, and this is how you really throw the lob. Now I'm going to slow it down so y'all could see it again, of course. So in this play, I actually decided to play him really aggressively on the defensive end. So I literally sprint towards him and held the right stick to the left or to the right and held down that left trigger, right? Which actually caused me to check him a few times right here. Now I went for the steal with the exposed ball, but they just put me in an animation. I kept checking him. He felt a little pressured. Throw the lob, and of course don't forget to check him. You got to hold the left trigger down while holding the right stick left or right. That's how you check him, and of course the clamps help with that a lot as well. Let me show y'all some interception plays, y'all. If you all notice, I'm not spamming the lane. I did not spam the lane. I tried to time an interception. I try to look at the passer, and when I think he's about to pass the ball, that's when I push that sprint button and press that interception, y'all. Alright, if you try to spam interception, it will kind of take away from the ground you're making. Kind of sometimes it will put you in compromising position. Now check out this play again. Now I'm gonna miss the interception a few times, but it's not because I'm spamming the ball at all. Actually, that was a bad defensive play. He actually got that shot off, but after that I started shadowing, and I did not give him any more room right there. Now that was just a terrible shot on his face, but I'm here right here. Look at me now, spamming the ball, just shadowing. Now right, I saw the animation, I saw the passer just kicking the animation, and that just put the ball out on a platter for me to get an easy steal and an easy 360 dunk on the fast break, y'all. So that's all I got for y'all, man. As I said, man, this is not everything I know on defense, man, but I try to show y'all the main important parts, of course. I don't want this video to be like an hour and a half, an hour long, and I know a lot of people don't care about defense, but a few people been asking me for this video, man, and I just had to pull it out, man. So hopefully this video help y'all out. Y'all know what it is. Now if this video do really good, I'm probably going to do a big man version, and let me know if y'all want a big man version in the comment section. But anyways, make sure this video help y'all out. Like the video, share the video, and hit your boy a subscribe. If it's not your first time, like the video, share the video. You never know who's gonna be informed, y'all. Your boy Simon, love, respect, bless up, peace.